Hey Pandas, I am going to show you really quickly an overview of how to use Meet. So I always like to start with my calendar, with making my Meet in my calendar. So you see in this Meet, I have the Hangout code that I can copy, and I attach an attachment, which is a little known feature in Calendar that you can attach things right here. And this will allow people in the Meet to access my attachment. I didn't invite anyone to the Meet. All I'm going to do is copy my Meet code and place this in Google Classroom or Bloom. So copy conference code, right? So then I join my Meet. Join now. And now there's going to be an echo, but I'm going to join with some other students just so you can see the controls that you have. So this is the people pane, and I like keeping this on. So when I click that, it gives me a list of the people in the meeting. So I'm not going to talk much to the next part because there's going to be a horrible echo, but you'll be able to see as other people join, and you'll be able to see the controls I have over that person, which is really helpful. So I'm going to join really quickly as two students. So I'm going to join this one that's going to be muted and one that doesn't know how to mute themselves. All right, so now I have 3 people. And this one is not muted. So I am going to mute them. Bam. I can also pin a viewer. So if I click on Meet Viewer Pin, I pin him, and I can pin me. And this is going to keep these Meet viewers at the top. So goodbye. No more echo. And the benefit of keeping them pinned is if you want to make sure you get each student a chance to talk. So I've heard, y'all, I muted my own self. A benefit of pinning is that you want to give each student a chance to talk. You could pin all your students and unpin them as you've given them that chance to speak. But you do have the power to mute the student via your screen and to even kick them out using that circle and the minus spot. Some students may need to go. Your other menu options are closed captions. I like to turn these on. I find them very helpful. You also have the 3 dots, which is your main menu, so you can change layouts here. This layout, the sidebar layout, will let you see the most students at once, but again, I prefer just keeping the list up for that purpose. You can record meeting right here, so this is great if you're doing a story time or a lesson that you want all your students to be able to view, but not all your students may be able to come to the live meeting. Please keep in mind these take a while to process. I've had a few teachers freak out. The video's not there recorded, I can't find my video. I mean, it takes a while, especially if your video is longer than 30 minutes. I mean, give it a little bit of time. It's not instant, but it will arrive in your inbox. So that's those. You can also present. So you can do entire screen or your window. So I can pick what I want to share with my students. So this would be great if you wanted to do a PowerPoint with them. They would be able to see that. Like I mentioned earlier, if you attach anything to the calendar, it will be right here. So you could direct your students down to where it says the name of the meeting, and they can access that slideshow for themselves or that activity or whatever it is. This is also the quick spot where you can find the join code. So if someone, I can't join, this is where you can copy and Control-C, Control-V that code to them very quickly. And then the comment section, I like comments. I think it's a great way for people to ask questions. So you can really start training your students up on this to ask questions through the chat, and then you can address those questions whole class without everyone talking over each other. So that's a great feature I think has a lot of potential. So that's the basic overview. Of course, let me know if you have any questions, and you guys are doing great. Thanks.